Hello there, friends. It's Kristen and Sara here for the Midwinter Market 2025 in the Great Bead Extravaganza. I'm going to pop us on screen. Sara, you ready?
Hello. We are thrilled to be here today. It is going to be fast and furious as it usually is. We've got 2 projects planned. We've got a beautiful kit to open. We've got all sorts of deals and giveaways going on. Please first note the giveaway at the bottom of the screen. Comment #TGBE to enter to win a prize. And you must be here at the end to claim your prize. So stick around till the end. FYI, Kristen, if I disappear, it's like, because my computer is not holding a charge for some reason. So I've been noticing it and monitoring it. Hopefully we'll be okay. But if I disappear, that's what's happened. And I will be only on hands.
Gotcha. Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. So I hope you guys have been having the best day. I caught a little bit of Candy, a little bit of Kate's, and a little bit of Jill's presentations. They were all fabulous. I absolutely adore Kate's project, especially having been into seed beads lately. I was really thrilled to see what she was doing, but all of them have been really good. And then up after us is going to be our friend Nile at Silver Silk. So there's still one more presentation after us today as well.
Hooray! Let me pop on the schedule just to give you guys a little quick overview of what's happening. So if you missed anybody before us, you can catch those replays over on the Great Bead Extravaganza page. And then, like Sara said, we have Nile Patel on right after us at 2:30 Pacific time. And then we'll kick it off again tomorrow. Candy might pop on a little bit before Abby for a welcome video. And then Abby of the Bead Place will start at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. Full day tomorrow with all of our wonderful Sunday presenters. And we have the TGBE trend report that we'll be ending the day with. So much fun.
So here's a little bird's eye view on what I plan to make today. I will be using our monthly kit that you can still get at the Softflex website, which is the All That Glitters kit. I'm going to incorporate something in that I already made into something new. And it was actually a viewer's idea that I'm really excited to give a test to today. So stay tuned for this. But in the meantime, I'm going to open up the kit that we made specifically for this event. And it is what Kristen is going to be using in her presentation today. So I'll open it so you can see what's in it. You can still get this kit on the website as well. It's called the Arctic Circle Design Kit. And we have our brand new Star-Crossed Lovers design kit, which has a little bit of a fun twist on Valentine's Day, if you want to grab that on the website as well. We have a pretty sweet deal going on. The more you spend, the more you get off. So you're going to have to use a coupon code for that. Could you flash that real fast, Kristen, while I'm unbundling this?
I sure can. So here's our Midwinter Market promotion. You've got $10 off $59, $20 off $99 or more over at softflexcompany.com. You must enter the coupon code Midwinter25. That is not valid with any other order discounts. You only get to put one coupon per order. So choose wisely if you've got more than one coupon. And this deal ends on Tuesday, January 14th. You also get free shipping on online orders over $89 if you're in the US, making that an extra sweet deal. And in addition, while supplies last, we are offering a free gift in all orders started yesterday, and it's just going to run until we're totally sold out of them. You don't need a coupon for this. This will just pop up in your cart. And just a note that the bead colors may vary from the beads shown in the picture.
Awesome. Hey, if you guys watch me regularly, look what I finished from last week's live. It turned out so good. This is my word of the year. I am attempting to thrive this year. And if you want to check this video out, you can find it on the Softflix Company YouTube channel. It was a really fun little 2-drop peyote stitch project. And I love how it turned out.
Do you know our YouTube channel is almost at 1,000 videos?
Oh my gosh, it is?
Yeah, we're at like 934, it looks like. So we're going to hit it probably this year.
Wow, that's huge. That feels huge to have done all those videos. Okay, here we go. We're going to unwrap. This is the Arctic Circle design kit that Kristen's going to be using. It came with a huge bottle of Czech seed beads. This is the cerulean, how do you say this? Cerulean?
Cerulean, yeah.
Mix. And it's gorgeous. And as we unwrap, this was a very heavy duty kit. There's a lot in it.
I know. I'm going to be using a very small amount.
We usually
in today's presentation.
We like to do a lot. Save this if you do any like scrapbooking or any collaging. How beautiful would this be with some Mod Podge over it on a page? My kids are going to love that tissue paper when I propose that idea to them later today. They've been asking me how to make things like this, so I think we might break out the seed beads today.
Oh, that's exciting. I want to see the clasp on that again, because I think you used our little pieces we have in the shop. We don't have a ton of them left, though.
Yeah, these were designed by a friend of mine, and they work very well for the 2-drop peyote. And I don't think they're being made anymore, as far as I know. They could be, but I don't know. So I don't know if we'll be restocking them or not. But what we have in the shop is available now. There are a few already available. Okay, so in this kit, we've got a 15-foot spool of 019 in the Pro Econoflex. This is a 49 strand in the satin silver color. We've got a full spool of beading thread, Miyuki beading thread in a silver tone. We have got a big eye needle, which Kristen actually won't be using for her project today, but it's good to have just for I was using one on this for a while. They can be very handy for any sort of seed beading project. A gigantic bag of crystals. I need something to pour this into.
Oh my gosh. So many. I was putting them beads in my little tray, and like they were just about to overflow. Like so many crystals. So, and this is my favorite, like that rondelle shape is my favorite shape. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but
it's a very pretty colorful mix from our friend Kay at Beadoria. She put that together for this kit for us. We also have a couple of little bead strands in here, perfect for our Arctic ice theme. Let's stick those there. We have got, this is really interesting. We've never done this exactly like this before. So this is one of the main things Kristen is going to focus on. When we do a kit, we like to put in like a challenge piece, something that's challenging even for us here at Softflix. And so we put in a tiny little hoop and some cloth. And Kristen is going to do some bead embroidery on this. And you're going to create the sweetest, cutest little bead embroidery pendant. It's going to be so much fun.
It's been really fun to play with. I'm on my third rendition of trying to get the sizing right. So hopefully I have the information good this time. But that's how it goes. I'm so glad we had enough actual fabric to play around with it a bit.
Yeah, because there's actually enough for 4 different
4 squares.
Yeah, you can cut it into 4 pieces, which is handy. That way you can test out your design as well. We had 2x2 millimeter Softlex crimp tubes in there. These are the best crimps in the business. If you ask me, they are very thick and strong, and it's always great when we can get all of those in there. I'm hoping my computer is not going to die. Okay. Oh. I keep hearing it ding, and I'm like, oh no.
You're like, no, what is it telling me?
Ceramic star beads. These are so pretty. We've got some findings, some beautiful little ear wires, a lobster clasp, 2 adorable little penguins, teeny tiny penguins, and then a beautiful rectangular check glass bead in a flower. But we loved that blue, icy blue color for this kit. So that is the full kit for Midwinter Market. And now Kristen can kind of take it away, and I'm going to get started designing my multiple strand necklace, and you'll pop back to me in just a little bit.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay.
Take it away.
Take it away. So this is all of the fun stuff from the kit. We are going to use some of these beads, very, very little. So you're going to have so many left to play with. And like Sara said, I did not end up using the big eye needle that came in the kit. This is a really fun needle. It's really great for a lot of sea bead projects. We did put some of these for sale on our website too, so you can pick them up individually as well. I tried it with this first since it was here in the kit, but it's just a little too flexible for what I needed to be able to pass in and out of the fabric. So I went and grabbed our beading needles that we've got on our website at softlexcompany.com, and I will be using one of these for the bead embroidery project today. And oh my gosh, how cute are these? So this was the first one I did, which is like very sweet and fun in itself. It's kind of a cluster of beads, and I didn't pay attention to which ones I picked up. I left it very mixed, and I liked it, but I wanted to try and make it a little more snowflakey. So here's kind of a little example of how that would pop in there. Really, really cute. Oh, I bet these are a lot of people's favorite colors. Right? I just saw Kim say, because they are just really, really beautiful. So this was my next transition that I'm playing with, and I'll probably do something like this with all of you, but I made it a little bit too big. I used too many beads. It went out a little too far, and it's not going to fit on my embroidery hoop. So we're going to take this idea and we're going to shrink it down a little bit. I really love the look of not having a bead in the center for the snowflake, but I found that having a bead in the center helped me align everything a little bit better. So I'm going to continue with that for my next one. Maybe as I get a little bit more advanced in bead embroidery, I can do it without that center bead. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and do that center bead in there. We're going to use our Mayuki thread that came in the kit. We're going to use these seed beads, and those that gold bead that I have in the center came with this crystal mix. And you can find this crystal mix on our website as well on its own if you want an extra package of them. Let's see if I can grab one of these gold beads out of here. And you can also grab this kit still if you haven't gotten it. We still have a few left for all of you. Look at how these beads are just like, I've got them overflowing here. There's so many. So I've cut myself some string already, and I put it on my needle. I have this about an arm's length and doubled. So I went and did my whole arm's length on one side and then doubled that so that I could fold it over. and I created a little overhand knot at the bottom. That's about 3 knots on there. And I'm going to pick up my fabric. The first thing I did was take the smaller circle. You get 2 circles with this. This little embroidery kit. I should probably show all the pieces of that. So you get the hoop, you get this large circle, you got this small circle, and then you also get a little screw with 2 nuts on there, like nut and bolts, and those will kind of slide through here, and you can tighten those up at the end. So I think the large one is for the back, like after you're done, if you want to glue this as a backing to make it nice and neat. We'll put that one aside. The little one fits on the inside of your embroidery hoop, and that is what I used to place on my little piece of fabric. And then I also went ahead and grabbed a simple pencil, number 2 pencil, and I just traced around the outside so that I had a guideline of where that circle is, what I'm going to be working with. And then I'm going to go on here and draw some lines. Now, because it's white, you will see your little pencil lines a little bit, but I do feel like I need them to help me figure out where everything goes. So you've got your dot in the middle, which is going to be my center bead. And then I'm going to go 6 lines out. So for that, I'm basically going to do one way here. And I'm trying to keep it kind of light. Make myself an X. That will give me 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to go through the center horizontally or vertically, however you're holding it, and kind of give myself a little star like that. So that I have a little bit of guidance of where I need to put my beads. And then I'm also going to do a little tiny, like little Y at the top. Of each of those. So we're going to start with our center bead, which is going to be this gold bead. I've got my needle and thread all ready to go. I'm going to poke from the bottom through the center, pull that through, and add on this bead, which is rolling away from me. That might be why I love rondelles, actually. Now, come to think of it, I'm a big rondelle fan. Probably they still roll, but they don't roll quite as much. Right? Am I right?
Right. I cleaned up my desk this morning and I was trying to take the path of least resistance, which meant, you know, moving the least amount of things. And then it ended up creating a bigger mess.
Oh my gosh. Isn't
I kept
that
knocking
funny?
things over. And I was like, why didn't I just move everything?
I do that all the time. I'm like, let me just move this part, and then I make a huge, bigger mess.
Beads just go everywhere. It's just the rule of thumb. Plan for them to go everywhere.
So I'm going back up the back of my my fabric and through that center bead once more, so that I can just cinch it down and make it nice and stable, because just one pass could be a little bit wobbly still. So, okay. So now I've gone through 2 passes back up through the bead just to stabilize it a little bit. And you can even do that a few times if you feel like it has moved over to kind of put it back into the center. So now I'm going to go up real close on one side. I'm picking my right side. Go ahead and pull that through the bottom right next to that circular bead. And I'm going to start with some of these. I'm going to do 3 of these dark blue seed beads. I did 4 on my first one, or I should say my second one, but they were a little bit, it was a little bit too big. So I'm going to try and go down to 3 and see if that is better. So now that I've got those 3 beads on there, I'm going to go and push them towards the center bead, and then I'm going to poke through at the end of the line and try not to get it caught on all of my bracelets that I have on right now. And you'll see it's kind of wobbly, your first pass on there. So what I'm going to do to straighten it out is I'm going to come back up at the end of that line. And then I'm going to go through all 3 beads. And that will straighten them up, put them in line if they are a little bit wobbly. One, 2, where's that third one? Come on. If you're having trouble getting them all in a straight line, you can do 2 and then just come back for that third one, which is what I'm going to do right now. Okay, so there we go. So now they're kind of all in a row again, and then I'm going to poke it down right next to that gold bead. Again, my goal here is to have them straighten themselves out. So now I'm going to come up next to the gold bead into the next line. I always find this to be the tricky.
Watching you on their big screens, Kristen.
Oh gosh. Guys, don't tell me that.
No stress. Pressure.
You do you, but don't tell me I'm on the big screen. I'm on your 60-inch screen right now. That's the beauty of watching this on YouTube, isn't it? Is that you really, like, I watch a lot of YouTube on my television, and I love that. I love that we can get in on there and watch some of these fun, crafty videos on the big screen.
So much better than like regular TV anymore. Just watch people making things and learn new things. It's so much more fun.
So there's my next row, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go poke up at the end of that row, pull it through, and then slide through all 3 seed beads again, like that. That one worked way better that second time. And then I'm going to go down right next to the gold bead. And again, like I said, that having that center bead really helped me kind of line things up a lot. So it's kind of fun to have something there to kind of guide you along your way. So now I'm going to go to my next line, and I'm going to go back to the dark blue color this time. So I'm alternating between the dark blue and the turquoise blue. I'm going to grab 3 of those, pull them down, and go ahead from here. So how are you doing over there, Sara?
I'm doing great.
I'm going to probably go around. So this is 3 of them I've done. I'm going to go around 3 more times doing the same thing.
Okay.
If you want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me grab the screen. I am just in heaven over here. So we had this really beautiful kit, and I opened it at the end of last year. So it's kind of a New Year's kit, but it's what everyone's designing with right now in our Softflex VIB group. It's called the All That Glitters design kit. And we do have more of these. If you want to check it out, you can find them on the Softflex Company website. There aren't too many of them, but I thought some of you might want to join us since it's a new year and maybe you're getting back to creativity. Join us, grab this kit and design with it this month and start posting some pictures into the VIB group. Every picture you post is an entry to win our next kit. And you can do that with the Arctic Circle design kit if you already have that one for this event today, designing with Kristen, or you can do it with this All That Glitters kit right now too. So everything I'm using today came from the All That Glitters kit. It had tons of sparkly beads in it. This is what I actually made on reveal day. It is a ring, a really pretty starburst ring. And the suggestion I had gotten, because I loved it, but I was also like, I would love it as a pendant too. Somebody in the group had suggested I put it on a lobster claw, and then I could just unclick it from my necklace if I want to wear it as a ring, and then attach it back to the design if I wanted to wear it as a pendant. And so that's what I'm taking advantage of doing today here with you guys is I'm making a necklace that I'll put the lobster claw on, and then I'll be able to attach and unattach this beautiful ring that I created. Everything you see here, including the 15-foot spool of the gold-colored Pro Econoflex, were in that kit. So I'm not using anything different than what was in the kit as far as I know. So I started out with my design. I wanted to have a small strand on top. So I went ahead and attached that. I just finished my second strand. And so now I'm going to attach it to my flower. So I'm going to take a 2x2 millimeter Softflex crimp tube, the end of my beautiful gold colored wire. If you've been missing our Gold Extreme, try the Pro Econoflex. It is absolutely stunning. It is a 49 strand wire in a gold color, but it is like a real gold. It's so pretty, you guys. I'm in love with it right now. I've been using it a lot. So I strung my crimp tube. I went through the flower. This flower, filigree flower, has a bunch of holes in it. So I'm using it as a connector. And now I'm going to go back into my crimp tube. And then I can just kind of gently bring that crimp tube up to about the same size as the other side. Straighten out my wires inside of the crimp tube so that they're side by side. And then I'm going to use my magical crimping pliers. Thank you to all the people who've clicked hearts and thumbs up and given us hugs on this video. I see your little emojis at the top of my screen, and I really appreciate it. I see 53 of you have taken the time to do that today. So thank you for doing that for us and letting us know that you're enjoying this video. It really means a lot to all of us that you guys come hang out with us in the 18th TGBE. I can't even believe I'm saying that. So,
I was like, no.
This magical crimping plier is so cool. It takes that crimp tube and it turns it into a little round bead. And it also will connect the wire by anchoring that bead into the nylon coating so that it's a really strong, solid connection. You can find those crimpers on the Softflex Company website. And then after that looks like a really nice bead, I know it's nice and strong and connected. I can come in with my cutters and just trim right up at that crimp tube. I also see many orders going through, so thank you for those as well. They flash on the screen.
It's a good question from Mary. She says, is this a different Econoflex? I thought you didn't recommend Econoflex for jewelry making.
Excellent question, Mary. This is our Pro Econoflex. Let me get the other one so that we can do a quick look at the two. So this is Pro Econoflex in the purple package. The big difference between these is this is a 49 strand product. Our regular Econoflex is a 1x7 strand product. This one is for crafting and making things like garlands and lanyards, things that don't get a lot of wear and tear. A lot of like crafty style things. This would be great for making a Christmas garland to hang from your fireplace. This is a 49 strand product. This is meant for jewelry making. And it is all purpose in the medium diameter for glass, mineral, and metal beads, much like our regular Softflex. But we were able to develop this one in a beautiful, stunning gold color. And you can find it on our website right now. If you've been missing gold, I almost like it better than I liked the 24 karat extreme because it's a 49 strand product. It's also very flexible and less likely to have any problems with like kinking. And the extreme is lovely, but it is a different makeup and it does kink a little bit more easily than this does. Okay, so I've strung through the other side of my flower and I'm going to do that same repeat. I'm going to crimp over here. Anytime you need to take it away, Kristen, just let me know.
Okay, I'm almost there. A few more minutes. I do want to say, if you are new to us at Softflex Company, we do these kits, like the one Sara is using right now, all that glitters kits. We do them every single month. We have a new mystery kit every single month. The Star-Crossed Lovers is our newest mystery kit that we'll be revealing at the end of the month. And they're really a lot of fun. They always have really great mix of beads that go together and lots of fun little challenge pieces we'd like to throw in there from time to time. Kind of like this embroidery piece I'm doing today. That was kind of one of our challenge pieces. So be sure to check us out. And if you are either new to beading, it gives you everything you need to create. You have all of your findings and you have beads and you have just and the wire, everything that you need to finish a design except for your tools. And then if you are a seasoned beader, we hope that we will challenge you with really interesting color combinations and components that we pull together for these kits.
Yeah, you can start from a beginner all the way to advanced. I know a lot of people who get our kits just to get a little inspiration. We all get into a funk sometimes and we need something to kind of push us out of our bubble. So this has been super great for me, having to do the kits every month, because I would probably pick the same 3 colors of beads every time if I was left up to my own devices. So it's really pushed me to work in color arrangements that I normally wouldn't have been comfortable with before. So I'm working on my 3rd strand down here. And I'm just going to start kind of laying out my beads and thinking about what is going to happen next. But it's going to attach here. And then all I have to do is go up the back end. And I'm going to make this a long necklace with no clasp. Although you could shorten it and definitely do a clasp if you wanted to too. Can you flash that coupon code again? I see someone asking.
Yeah, you got it.
Asking about that. So I'm just going to kind of play around with this gold and the clear beads that I've got in front of me. And hopefully come up with something really a desirable looking strand for the bottom.
So if you see right there, we've got our coupon code is Midwinter 25. So that's what you need to enter at softflexcompany.com when you are shopping to get that deal, $10 off your order of $59 and $20 off your order of $99 or more.
Will I make it through the hour?
Oh gosh, I hope so.
I was doing that until we were live, and then I was like, oh, that's not good.
Are you somewhere where you can plug it in, or is that part of the issue?
Yeah, no, it is plugged in. That is part of the
whatever. Oh, so it's plugged in and it's still doing this to you?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's weird. It's like it's not charging quick enough for you to be plugged in, I guess.
It says it's not charging the battery at all, but it tries to charge the battery. And so that's when sometimes the computer might flip off because it's not, I don't know. It's a hard explanation.
Oh, that is tricky. That is.
I'm going to pray everything sticks through. We're doing great on time, so.
Good.
How is it going on your end? Are you feeling like that's coming along pretty well?
Well, I'm feeling a little confused about one spot. So I'm trying to see if just spacing wise, now that I went down to 3 beads instead of 4 beads for my lines, I'm trying to figure out if I can still do my little end pieces. So one more second and I'll see how this looks. And then I'll be okay.
I think I got a pretty decent length situated here. I'm going to string my lobster clasp right in the center, and then I'll be able to unclick this, hopefully, if everything goes to plan. I'll be able to take this off and on, and I could even hang something else on it if I wanted to. I mean, that's kind of the nice thing about the lobster clasp is I can change out what's hanging from the bottom. Let's see, 49 strands is more flowy. Yeah, it's more flexible. So if I do like this sort of thing with it, it just sort of pops out. It's just very soft and flexible and easy to use. Let's see.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with it and hopefully it fits when
someone couldn't get the code to work on the website.
Really? Well, let me pop and check that out and make sure we're not having any issue.
Okay, I'm going to start stringing my beads after I've got them all laid out and I feel good about it. I'm going to string them up. This is a 49 strand wire. It's also the 019, which is our medium diameter. It's the diameter that we use the most often and that most people buy from us because it'll fit a pretty small hole, but it can handle things that are maybe a little more abrasive, like all these crystal and glass beads. Look at these beautiful dichroic glass beads that were in this kit. There were 2 of those in there. I would not be surprised if those are Polaradkey beads. I'm not sure where they came from.
The coupon code, Fran, is Midwinter25. I see it has been used, so it's definitely in working order. Just make sure you're signing out, you're checking out as a retail customer or a guest. It is not going to work if you have any other order discounts that will get applied.
If you already get a discount, it does not discount on top of that. So some of you have become designers and sent in your tax ID number. You are already getting a discount in your cart every single day when you shop with Softflex. Or a bead store, same thing.
Right. So if you don't want your designer discount and you want to get this discount, you just check out as a guest and not log in, and you should be able to use that coupon code.
Okay. I am hooking in to my flower on this side. I love how you can just attach this wire so easily with a crimp. It's so nice. And this is how you would attach to a clasp too. If you're brand new to beading and you haven't done much jewelry making, this is how you would attach to your clasp as well. You would take your wire, go through the crimp tube into the clasp, back in again, and then use the crimping pliers to finish her up. We have a few different kinds of crimping pliers on the website. I use these ones the most often. I just love how they look. They're really, really pretty. When the completed thing, nobody kind of knows where you ended it because it just looks like a little metal bead down there, which I love about this.
It's really the best. And I know it's got a little bit of a learning curve for people that are new to that tool, but it's worth it. And
it's worth
we have a bunch of videos that show you. Sara and I tend to use it almost every live. And we do go live twice a week at least. So be sure to follow us on our page, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel, so you know when we're live.
Yeah, Kristen goes live on Mondays. I go live on Wednesdays. I usually have a special guest. So you will get a wide assortment of things on my show. Not that Kristen doesn't have a wide assortment as well, but it's
you're just stuck with me on my show.
Lots of different folks on my show on Wednesday. Also, that's where I reveal the kits, is on Wednesdays. And then Thursdays, we do live sales almost every Thursday. And you can download our Softbooks Company app to shop those, or you can shop on Facebook and Instagram. And in fact, we have one live right now that has a special trunk show going on. So we have some things in it, and then we have things coming up for the next several Thursdays that are brand new. And only available for a few weeks. I think we're keeping them through mid-February. So if you want to check that out, we've got some really unique stuff. We also often show things from the owner of the company, Mike Sherman's collection, things that he is parting with. And there's just a ton of good stuff in there. So if you get a chance this weekend, maybe this evening after Nilay's presentation, jump in there, jump on the app, go to our Facebook page, look for the shopping video, and I bet you'll find a bunch of cool stuff that you'll enjoy adding to your bead box. This is looking good, you guys.
Yeah, it is. It's such a pretty kit. You can't go wrong with this one. It's just loaded up with sparkle.
It's such a pretty kit. I mean, I really like. I think it would be one of my all-time favorites.
Thanks, Nancy. Nancy says Kristen has a lot of unique ideas a lot of the time, and I've tried a lot of things from her.
Yeah, totally. Kristen is an outside of the box beader because she does a lot of other art too. That's why we called it Free Spirit Beading, because you never know what she's going to be doing, which is kind of fun and exciting when you tune in on Mondays.
And a lot of time I love, I feel like we both do this, Sara, but I love to learn things and share them. And sometimes I'm sharing them as I'm learning. So I think it's fun because we're usually very excited about what it is we're sharing. And then on top of it, if we make some fumbles and flops along the way, you learn with us with that too, right? So
yeah, don't come to the Softbooks Live with an expectation of a very overly planned show.
Right. I'm going to pop over to my screen for a bit. That's a really good point. I love that, Sara. Come with an open mind that we're going to chit chat, we're going to laugh, we're going to make things, we're going to try things, we're going to mess things up, and we're going to have a good time.
You're going to giggle.
Yeah, lots of giggles. And I know that a lot of you will help out in the comments too when we are fumbling along, which is invaluable for everybody, I think.
That's my favorite part. I love being able to get like a group chat going over what I'm doing wrong.
Right.
Better.
Sometimes I have a hard time, like in the moment, understanding what everyone's trying to tell me. But, because I'm always like, but my brain isn't over there. Like, that's not where my brain is. But it's so helpful to get your perspective and to try and do some new things. So I'm right now adding the little Y, like the little beads to the side of the snowflake. So I'm trying to get my needle as close as possible to the line where I want to have my little Y beads coming off of. And I'm going to pull that through. I'm going to add 2 seed beads to my needle. And pull those down. I know occasionally I go really, it's a mixed bag with me. That's why we did call it free spirit beading, because sometimes I'm very planned. I try things out. I bring my design to you after I've thought about it. And then other times it's just winging it and seeing what happens. And then sometimes we have 2-parters, like the last video I did, I had a 2-parter, because this will probably be a 2-parter too, because we might do one technique that takes a little bit longer, and then we kind of finish it off the next time. I won't have a video this Monday, but I will be back the following Monday, and I think what I'll probably do is take this pendant we're working on today and turn it into a necklace on that video.
That sounds like an excellent plan.
So now you see I've got my little beads kind of shooting off a little bit. I'm going to come back up at the end of those 2 beads. I'll find a better spot. I always find this to be the most difficult, is like going from behind and finding the best spot. And then I'm going to do the same things I did with the line here. I'm going to go back through those 2. So that I can make sure they're nice and straight. And then I go back down next to that line again. And then I'm going to go up. And I'm going to shoot out to the other side.
There's something so satisfying about like seed beading and bead embroidery in the winter. It just feels like
it's the perfect time for it.
But it just feels so cozy.
It is a cozy thing. I'm sure a lot of you like may knit or crochet, and this is kind of in line with that, right? And that feels like a fun winter activity.
Yeah, I saw Damien just posted on the in the comments that you can sign up for our text notifications for when we go live. We highly suggest you sign up for that if you like to get notified when things are happening for Softflex. It's really helpful.
So for those of you that signed up for text notifications for our live sales, I've been having a good time with finding some fun little beady quotes and like kind of little funnies. I wonder if you guys are enjoying that or not. I just took it upon myself to kind of come up with some weird little sayings and things, like, you know, looking around.
Are you enjoying doing it?
Yeah, I am.
Good.
I think this week was
and I'm enjoying receiving them.
Yeah, was beware. I get distracted by shiny objects and beads. So just kind of being a little silly with those text messages. And I don't know, hope you guys are appreciating that kind of a little levity in it, right?
The comedian side is coming out.
Oh my gosh. Well, let me pull this guy down. I don't know. I made it very thick, apparently. Either that or my hands are getting a little sweaty.
Uh-oh, we're coming down to the wire.
Oh, look what I did to my needle.
Oh my goodness. What are you doing over there?
I'm getting crazy. I'm going to go ahead and cut my fabric. I do want to add little shoots off of here, but you know, we're running out of time. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my fabric.
We are doing a giveaway during this video, so definitely make sure you're looking at the bottom of the screen to enter to win a prize. You must be here at the end to claim your prize, so stick around. And if you wouldn't mind liking this video, wow, 98 of you now have taken the time to click that like button.
Whoa, that is amazing.
So much, you guys. That's so awesome. That just makes, and if you could do that on all the presentations today, that makes the presenters feel so good when they know that you're paying attention and enjoying the videos. Don't forget, Nilay Patel is coming up after us, and then Abby Berta from the Bead Place will kick everything off tomorrow morning with the very first presentation. And it's a jam-packed day tomorrow, too. So hopefully you will be able to pull on some warm jammies, make yourself a hot cup of coffee, and bring your sketchbook and jump in for presentations from Cynthia, Green Girl Studios, Heather from Humble Beads. We've got Kay Goss from Bedoria, and Christy Friesen. Can't forget Christy. So many good things going on tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then the best part, I think, is the trend report. I'm super excited.
So fun. Always fun. So I'm trying now to center my design. I do still have a little work I'm going to do, but I just want to show you all how to kind of pop this in here. So I've got my smaller wood piece in the back, and you're going to slowly and carefully push it forward without being too rough with it, because you don't want to do anything to snap your wood piece. So get your little embroidered piece in there. And then what you can do is kind of cut away the extra. Back here. And you can even put a little glue down if you want to kind of flatten that out a little bit. But I believe that's why this piece is here, is you can glue this to the back and just clean it all up that way. You're going to get this little screw and this nut. I put one of the nuts down onto my screw here. They're so tiny. Be careful. You just twist it all the way down to the end. And then slide it through here. And then you're going to put the other nut on the other side, hopefully. I feel like my fabric is taking up a little bit of space, so maybe I take the first nut off, actually, so that I can fit it. You don't want, oh my gosh.
You're doing great, and you've got plenty of time.
I totally just like flung it. Luckily, it didn't fling across the room.
Oh man!
I flung it at myself, and I was like, "Oh no, where did it go?"
Oh no!
So here I went. And
be careful with these little parts.
Yeah, exactly. So you could put the nut down on here, I think, first if you have a thinner fabric, but I feel like taking it off.
Gosh, that's so cute.
It is the best option.
So itty bitty and tiny.
So itty bitty. And I did use my bent nose pliers when I got it on the first time, because I felt like
that makes
I
sense.
needed a little bit of help there.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Go ahead and twist that on. And once you get it going, you can kind of use your fingers too.
So adorable.
Until it's on there snug, and I'm going to not pull it too tight. But look at how cute that is. I just need to work on my embroidery a little bit. But so cute. And then just take some glue and glue that to the back. And then I'm going to put a little jump ring or make a little soft flex jump ring right through the center here. and string it up with all of these gorgeous beads that came in this kit.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
So cute. I mean, that's a very free-spirited snowflake happening in action. But I'm gonna share this with you because look at this. This is what inspired us adding a little embroidery hoop in our kit. And I think I do better with a little more free flow.
A little more
less symmetry that's needed for this. Every snowflake is its own special thing though, right? But I did the same process on this as I just drew out that moth shape. And then I started with those bugle beads, which we have some gorgeous bugle beads in the All That Glitters kit. And the bugle beads were sort of the outside of the wing. I did all of the outside pieces first, and then I just filled in all of the inside with lots of different beads, seed beads, some check glass, and really had a good time with this. And I do have this on a free spirit beading video because I had started it at a conference and then I finished it with all of you on a free spirit video on our YouTube channel. So you can check that out if you want to see that in process. So cute. So cute. I'm very excited to finish this, and I'll have that piece done when we get together for our next video.
I love it. Well, let me head back over here real fast. We're going to be wrapping up with the giveaway if you want to start preparing yourself, Kristen. Here's how my necklace turned out. I love it. I mean, you really can't go wrong with the All That Glitters kit. It's got so many beautiful things in it. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I can just take my ring right off of here because it's a lobster clasp and I could wear the ring separately if I wanted, or I can add it back on to my necklace. I'm going to dig through my stuff and see what other things I can maybe clip on there. Watch our Instagram page for pictures. And then I might, since I'm free, I might do something with the Arctic Circle kit on Instagram as well. So follow us over on Instagram. Now it's your turn with either of these kits, whether it's the Arctic Circle or this beautiful All That Glitters kit. You're going to go join our Softflex Very Important VIB studio group on Facebook. Show us pictures of what you make with our kits, and eventually we will pick a winner of our next kit. Both of these kits have been revealed, so they're open game. If you have our brand new kit that has not been revealed, don't post pictures until after reveal date, which is the last Wednesday in January. This is the Star-Crossed Lovers design kit, which you can order now as well. This one, keep hidden until we reveal it. Some people like to wait and open it with me. But I will be opening it on the last Wednesday of January, and we'll be using that in a design. I grabbed these the other day because I wanted to point them out to you. We have some project booklets if you're just looking for some quick, fun inspiration. There's one that is all about fun earrings made with Softflex. We mostly just did wire, but you can add beads to any of these fun shapes that are in here. And then Kristen and I wrote a booklet together, and this has a ton of really good information in it. Lots of different projects. For example, using a kumihimo, using a knitting spool. I mean, all sorts of has crimping information in it. All sorts of good stuff that I think you would enjoy. So if you want to check those out, you can find them on the website as well. And we have a pretty good stock level on both of those, and that's an easy add to your order. Before we do the giveaway, Kristen, can we flash that coupon code one more time?
You got it. There you go.
Midwinter 25. It does not work with other discounts. So if you're already a designer or a bead store, it's not going to go on top of your discount. It is a retail discount. $10 off an order over $59, $20 off an order over $99. You will get free shipping in addition on online orders over $89. And while supplies last, we do have a free gift that's going in with every order, no matter the size or customer type. So you'll see that pop into your cart if they're still available. If they're not still available, then you won't see it pop in there. Let's do our giveaway.
All right, let's do it. We have a lot of entries.
Do we?
300 entries.
This is like, I think we broke a record.
That is totally a record.
Wow. That's awesome, you guys.
Amazing. That is so amazing. Oh my gosh. And we have a couple more coming in right now. 303.
I'm blown away.
Sara, I think we have to do 2 kits.
I think so too.
We should do one of mine and one of yours maybe or something.
Oh, let's do that. Yeah.
That's a great way, right?
I think so.
All right. So who should be first? All That Glitters or Arctic Circle?
Let's do All That Glitters first.
All right. So here we go for an All That Glitters kit. You must be here to win. So be sure to let us know in the comments. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're up to 311. Ready?
Whoa.
Go.
They're like,
amazing.
Really break it now.
Tony.
I love
Tony Etsy over on Facebook. Let us know you're here, Tony. Hooray, hooray.
Claim your prize, Tony. You're going to email info@softluxcompany.com. Let them know that you won the All That Glitters design kit and make sure they have your shipping address. I'm pretty sure we do, but we like to check just in case it's changed. But we need to know you're here, Tony. That's just the way we roll these days.
Right.
Are you here?
Tony.
We'll
give you a
ton
moment here.
Around, we're doing another giveaway here in just a minute. Tony, where are you?
Tony is up. There she is. I said Tony is one of our beading friends we see very often on our lives. So I was hoping she was still here with us. There she is.
Congratulations, my friend. We're so happy for you. Yes, email info@softluxcompany.com and let us know your shipping address and let them know you were the one who won the All That Glitters kit too.
Woo woo. Okay. All right, here we go. Number 2. We're going to draw again. And a couple more people squeaked in. 314 entries on the second one.
Blowing me away. Thank you so much. And thank you for all those hearts and likes too. I see them at the top of the screen. Barbara Chambers.
Barbara Chambers. Yay, Barbara. Are you still here with us?
Next up is going to be our friend Nilay Patel from Silver Silk. He will be ending the day for today, but everything will start bright and early again tomorrow with Abby Berta. So make sure you check out the schedule for all of the presenters yet to come. Also, remember, you can watch everything on replay on the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook page. So if you've just joined, oh, hi, Barbara. You won your circle kit. So you're going to email info@softluxcompany.com and let them know you won the Arctic Circle kit and your shipping address, please. So you can watch everything on replay on the Great Bead Extravaganza page. If you've just joined during our video or during Jill's videos and you missed Candy or Kate, you can go back and watch them tonight. Also, don't forget, we have an active live sale right now with brand new beads that we've never shown before. Why can't I get out of this spotlight? There we go.
It's like straight down the middle.
Always. It's just the way it is. I have to get like drapes or something. Anyway, we hope you'll check out our live sale this evening and do a little bit of shopping. We have check glass beads that are primo and large. that are never being made again, probably. We have things in that sale from Mike's collection that are super unique. Elk antler, horn.
He collected for years and years and years. So
like there's a lot of good stuff in that sale, and there's still a lot left. So I hope you'll download the Softflix Company shopping app and take a look this evening. And then you can also join us. I know, well, unless it dies right now, which it could. We'll hope for the best. You can join us almost every Thursday, and we have new things every week. So it's a lot of fun. I think you'll really enjoy it if you've never done it before. The hoop is in the Arctic Circle design kit. The TGBE Arctic Circle design kit.
I did see someone ask if we sell them individually, and we do not. It was only an item we gathered for the kit specifically. So you got to go grab the kit.
If there are leftovers, they probably went into an upcoming live sale. Because that also, when we have just a little bit left over of something, or we find old samples, or we have a batch of something come in that's not quite right, but it's still good, like maybe it's off in color, it goes in the live sale and you get it at a discount. So it's a lot of fun.
Yes, we have an app now, Lorena. Isn't that so exciting? We're so professional. It's amazing. But yeah, we got an app, maybe 3 or 4 months ago. I'm not sure exactly when they started. But yes, it's a great way to shop our live sales. You just go to your app store and look for Softflix Company, and you can download it there. Question from Pamela. Is it better to watch on the TGBE page? The TGBE Facebook page is the best place to watch all the presentations. That's where you'll probably see the most comments and people interacting, and it's easy to share that video out if you want to share it with a friend or with a beading group or a crafty group that you're in.
That's right. We love all of you. Also, make sure you signed up for the big group giveaway. It's a $500 shopping spree. And
do we have that link?
$50 from 10 different stores. The link is on the TGBE page, and it is in the featured section at the top. You'll see a picture that Kate made that's beautiful and pretty simple, and it says $500 shopping spree on it. So use that link, and Kristen may even be able to find it in time to put it.
Damien grabbed it. Thank you, Damien.
Use that link and go put in a little bit of information, and you're entering to win a huge giveaway this time.
Yeah, we're so excited about it. One big winner, $500 in prizes to get shopping with all of your favorite presenters and bead supply shops, and yeah, super, super cool. So be sure to check that out. We will probably not choose a winner until after the weekend. So you have through the week, you can take your time, go head over there and find that giveaway link after when you get a chance.
We love all of you. Thank you for spending time with us today. Have the best time with Nile this evening, and then look at the schedule for tomorrow, and definitely tune in for some great presentations tomorrow as well.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.